What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to ONDGAS Show, and we're back with another video, guys. And today is gonna be an exciting day because we are picking up skunk and Holly truck from my boy Flaco. Now we got the tune ready on the Holly truck for the track, and skunk is fixed. The pump, we thought it had messed up, but it was actually the fuse. We added some other stuff because we were having issues with the crank sensor or cam sensor. I don't remember well, but that's fixed, and both trucks are ready. Now today I'm gonna be driving one back from Flaco, so I don't know if it's gonna be the Holly or the skunk. The skunk does have a plate in the back from Alabama because that's where we bought the truck from. The Holly truck doesn't have a plate. That one's originally from Louisiana with my boy Gavin. I bought that truck from Gavin a couple years ago. Since I got the truck back, I redid everything from the interior, from the exterior, engine bay and everything. Got a new paint job, 427, twin turbo, the whole 9 yards. The only thing that stayed original is the Kirky seats and the Holly system. Everything else is been touched, and it's been fixed and to perfection. So, and hopefully next week, guys, we'll go to the track and give you guys some racing content on that. We got the giveaway here, and we are going live. People are asking, when are we going live? We are going live next Thursday, guys, July the 3rd. On Thursday, so y'all make sure to tune in on our YouTube channel. Don't fall for the scams on messages on Facebook or Instagram or Telegram. We do not send messages and tell you that you are the winner. We will call you personally, and we will do it live on our YouTube channel and only on our YouTube channel. So y'all stay tuned for that. Thursday, 7:30 Central Time, Houston time. So y'all be ready for the YouTube, and we're gonna be calling the winner, and the winner's gonna be choosing between the Escalade V or the Red Eye Hellcat or $50,000 in cash. Now, you might see something over here that you guys haven't seen in a while, and we got the Dolph car back in action. It's dead, of course. It was in another warehouse that we have where we got a bunch of other storage stuff. We're charging the battery, we're cleaning it up. I'm not too sure. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna take off the wrap on the car. It was good while it lasted. You know what I'm saying? Big fan of Young Dolph. Got this car wrapped in Atlanta, and it actually came out in a video, The Love for the Streets.
Hood up on the bed, 7 years old. Ha! Fell in love with the streets, yeah.
Right there in Atlanta, we recorded the video a couple years ago. But the wrap, for whatever reason, I don't know what happened, but something happened to the wrap. Look at it. I don't know if it's like just the humidity, corrosion, or what, but the wrap actually got messed up. Even not just the brown, but also the green. You can see the green there, more brown over here. The only one that didn't really get damaged was the black. It's all over the roof. The black and this color didn't get damaged as much, but the brown and the green did get damaged. And this is actually wrap number 99 from Young Dolph, and this is actually an official wrap from the original guy that did all Young Dolph's vehicles. We did change some wheels. We went with 4Gs. Big shout out to Big Boys Customs out there in Fort Worth, Texas. Hooked us up with the wheels, tires, and everything. And we were running Savinis before, and now we're running Forgiatos. But I think I'm gonna remove the wrap. What you guys think? Let me know, comment down below. Let me know if I should remove it. Just because I'm only gonna remove it just because it's ugly. It looks ugly now. So the car originally is white. So if we take off the wrap, it's gonna be white. So I think it'll fit good because we got black wheels. It'll fit. It'll match the Escalade. And it'll match the other Challenger. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take off the wrap just because it got ugly. If it wasn't ugly, would have kept the wrap, of course. But since it's kind of, damaged, and I'm not too sure. I'm not blaming the wrap place. It was outside for a while, and here at the shop, whenever we didn't have the hole when this wasn't done, and it was parked right next to a big metal table, and I don't know if it's corrosion, dirtiness from grinding, having, working on other vehicles, cutting stuff and welding and shit. I don't know if it got, damaged, and that's why the wrap kind of got ugly. But it's my fault because I left it outside, and but we're gonna be fixing it by taking the wrap off. Or what do you guys think? Maybe I should wrap it again, or do the triple white camo, or the triple black, or just take off the wrap and do it all just regular white, shiny white like it was originally. So comment down below, guys. Let me know about that, what you guys think. Now I'm undecisive if I should take off the wrap or redo the wrap or do another wrap a different color. But you guys are gonna help me out, so comment down below. And I've been looking at the comments, everybody. I'm back in action, looking at the comments and liking the comments and stuff. So right now we're gonna be heading out to Flaco's Performance. So let's ride out, baby. Let's go. smells like the woods. Huele a rancho, va.
Huele a vaca y caballo.
Ah, huele como a mezquite quemado. Por eso Flaco se movió para acá, para que nadie lo moleste, mira.
Mira.
Bien verga.
Don Vergas.
Don Vergas.
Todo nomás oyendo los pajaritos.
Sí, y huele con madre, güey. Huele como a monte, ¿no? Como a...
A firewood.
Sí.
A firewood.
Huele así como a insectos, a firewood, a mojado.
Todo pedo.
Sí. Está bien, está mejor que huele así, que huele a las plantas. Ahí donde estamos, huele bien culero.
Mira, puro fresh air.
Chile que sí. No, aquí quién te molesta. Hey, we're lost, bro.
¿Por qué?
I don't know. We were over there, like we did 2 turns over there, and we turned on 411.
Yeah.
And then on the one street we took a left, but it was 412.
It goes back to 1409.
It went back to it, did like a whole U, and then we came back to the same road. I was like, no way, this is not it. Like, the fuck? Y luego ya, por fin, we took 411 and then we took a right. Y luego ya miramos aquí ya. But it was supposed to be 412. ¿Ya quedó o no?
Ya quedó.
Okay. All right, guys. So right now we're gonna be dyno tuning the skunk. Flaco did a video of the Holly truck it's on social media. If you haven't checked that out, it actually picked up 1140
1140 on 26 pounds.
on 26 pounds. And how much boost can that motor hold?
35.
35.
Yeah.
So it'll be around
1250 to 1300.
at full boost.
About 32 to 35 pounds.
Okay. And I think 35 pounds is more than enough and safe. It is an aftermarket block. It ain't a stock block, so it is a 6-bolt head. So it should be able to hold the power, and we will be taking that truck to the track and see what's it gonna do. This one's a little different because this one's Procharger, and this one it's just not turning up the boost. So we got to change the pulleys and stuff like that because it has a Procharger on it. And how many pounds do we got on this one?
This one makes 20.
20 pounds with the pulley that we have.
With whatever, yeah. What is it?
And today you're gonna be guessing how much horsepower this truck runs with the 427
Turbo 400.
Turbo 400 F1X or R.
R.
Let's go check it out real quick. F1R Procharger,
20 pounds.
20 pounds. And if we were to up the boost on it, it'll be a smaller pulley, right?
It'll be a smaller pulley. It's F1A. Oh,
F1A. So it's not even the.
Yeah, it's F1A. It's the smallest F1.
It's the smallest F1 because you got the F1A and then you got the F1R, F1X,
F1C.
and the C as well.
Yeah.
So it's F1A, F1C,
Yeah.
X, and then R.
X is the better one.
X is the best one. Okay.
X is the better one.
It's the big Procharger, but it's like the level 1 of the big Procharger. And if we change this right here, this pulley right here, and then this one and which one else?
Well, the bottom one's already got a big enough one, but this will be the one that basically changes.
And that's easy to change, right? I mean, we just got to order a new pulley.
That and maybe a new belt.
A new belt.
You know, depends on the size, so maybe a new belt.
Does this one look a little worn out already, or?
No, I mean it's not losing boost. It's not slipping.
Maybe we can put the green belt.
Yeah.
I guess we can call Procharger, maybe get another one coming.
Yeah. A lot of times this one has the numbers on it, unless they kind of rubbed off. So what they're gonna want is what bracketry is it? What upper pulley and what lower pulley, so they can.
Okay.
But we can measure that. We can take it off and measure it.
And we can just have the extra one just in case whenever we want to go a little bit more on boost on this one. But 20 pounds for what it is, it's just perfect.
Did you bring ice?
No, I didn't. I was just fucking thinking about that.
I made the pool and it was no ice. It's just the water it's got.
Okay.
So I mean, I'm thinking it's probably gonna pick up maybe 40 horsepower with ice.
With ice? So you think we go to gas real quick, get some ice?
Because I did one. The pool that I made was no ice, just water. And the air intake temperatures were like 140. Obviously, with ice, it's probably gonna be like 50, 60 degrees.
Yeah.
So it's gonna make more. It's gonna pick up power.
And we do have an ice tank in the back, right?
It's gonna ice tank. Let me see. I have it.
I lose track sometimes on these trucks. We got the ice tank right here. Yeah, I think we should go get some ice. Let's go tell Bud Light to let's go get some
I'm gonna
ice.
take my truck.
Yeah.
Let's take my truck.
Hey,
We'll get 2 bags.
go get some ice. Go get some ice.
How many bags?
2. So go to this. Don't get lost because we're gonna.
Yeah, it'll be okay. So this one. You know why? You know, whenever you drove it and it felt like it had no power.
Yes.
But you was running on 7 cylinders.
Well, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Because I was like, man, the power's too low.
Yeah.
Because it's not really going. I mean, it's moving forward, but it's not.
Yeah. So I had it on the dyno, and entonces I started making pulls, and it's crazy because I'm usually pretty damn good about, feeling if it's got a miss or anything like that. I couldn't tell.
You couldn't tell, okay.
I mean, I couldn't tell.
It was smooth.
Yeah.
It was so smooth that you couldn't tell.
And I would run it, and then I made a pull, and I'm like, why is this fucking thing so laggy? I mean, I spent a day and a half with it on the dyno, and I'm like, why is this motherfucker so laggy? And so I started checking stuff, took the valve covers, I said, let me check the rockers. Check the rockers, all that checked fine. Then I started checking the spark plugs, and then when I came on number 3, which is the second one from the driver's side, it was brand new. Like brand new. So it had fuel, but it had no spark.
Okay.
So then I'm like, okay, well, let me just put another one. Maybe the spark plug is bad. So I put new spark plugs in it and made another pull. Still laggy. It was only making like 760 or something like that.
Okay.
It's no power. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Something's up.
So then I started looking at the coils. Remember the coils were in the bottom?
Yeah, they're in the bottom. Yeah.
No, not there no more. I had to relocate them. They're on the sides.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the purpose on that? Or just because?
Well, I mean, you got both wastegates right here.
Okay.
So when you're going, and
The
even
fire.
though, remember, I did extend them.
Yeah.
So when you're going, all that heat is obviously right there where all the wiring is.
Okay.
So they're all burnt up.
So that was the issue.
So I changed one of them from another vehicle, and automatically it made like 900 horsepower.
Okay. So
But it still had a misfire. That's when I called you. I said, let me just change all of them.
change everything. Yeah.
So I changed them. I put them on the side, and then I took the wires off, and then 2 wires were fucked up.
Okay.
They're the same wires. I just cleaned them.
Okay.
Se vieron como nuevos, but I just cleaned them. So 2 of them hacían ohm, but they wouldn't ohm right. Como que they would lose, once you put a load in them, they would lose signal and stuff like that. So yo tenía 2 más ahí. I changed them, and I made another pull. That's when it made 1140.
Okay.
Right off the bat. So very important. I mean, it went from 760, and all because of spark.
The spark.
Just
not
spark.
enough spark. Yeah. So we have the motor, we got everything, we got the fuel, the tuner, everything 100. But if something so
Mechanical.
small, that it didn't have spark, and Flaco couldn't even tell.
Normally you can tell. I mean, I cruised and everything. I'm like, damn. When I took it off, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
It would ride smooth. You would make a pull, and obviously I would see it in the dyno, but I couldn't tell that it was misfire.
It was missing. Yeah.
So because it had fuel, so it was creating something.
Yeah.
So
la bobina.
Yep.
And then 2 wires.
2 wires.
2 wires. So now we got everything's 100.
Yeah, everything's working, and now it's got it's got power back again.
Yeah, 1140 with 26 pounds of boost. That's more than enough. Now this is full street truck. I mean, everything is still bumpers. I mean, doors, full interior, pretty much. So it should go. I mean, it's been fast already. Now we have new turbos that are bigger, and I think we could probably go a little bit faster. Now the motor and everything, the spark and the wires and everything's 100%. I feel like we should.
I mean, it just needed just maintenance.
Yeah, and it's been parked on the lift for years since I painted it. So shit like this is gonna go, it's gonna go bad just by sitting there.
And it makes right now it makes 9 pounds of boost on the 2-step, and can make more if we need to make more
on the takeoff. Okay.
So right now it's at 9 pounds of boost on the 2-step.
Pero full, and if you're driving it, we're on 26 pounds.
It's gonna make 26 pounds.
Okay.
You floored, you turn on all the switches, it's gonna make 26 pounds.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, we'll try it out at the track and see what it does.
And this one, I was having trouble at first because it wasn't making boost. Like the very first time, it wasn't making boost. For some reason, it's got the boost deal, and then it's got the 2-step one. Well, the 2-step one gives power to the solenoids. So if you don't turn boost and 2-step, it's not gonna make.
Okay.
It's not gonna make boost.
So just turn everything on.
Turn everything.
Okay, turn everything on. Just for the sake of it, just make sure everything is 100%. But yeah, sometimes when you try to put on reverse, if the 2-step is not on,
if the boost is not on,
okay, it doesn't go. It doesn't. Where the trans brake don't work.
Yeah,
The
it's just
reverse.
the way everything's wired.
Okay. And that was when we bought the truck. It's been wired like that, kind of, because it already had a Holly.
Yeah.
So we just kept that. Now, like I did say, we did buy the truck from Gavin. It's just a 6. We did the motor, paint, upgraded. We did the turbos, and then we upgraded the turbos. Frankenstein intake. We just been adding more and more stuff. We just haven't had the chance to take it to the track. But I think
Really good now.
yeah, and it's a nice clean truck too.
Está bien quemado, güey.
Sí, sí, también chamuscado. Está como el perrillo. Quemado el pedo. Así tiene el perrillo el cerebro, mira. Bien chamuscado.
So that's why I called you. I said, I know he's got some because I didn't have any. So I changed them, put them on the side right there. It doesn't, no pega. You can turn it all the way, one side, the other, no pegan. And it's easier access.
Okay. Anything more that we need to add to this truck to make it like 100%, or you already think it's
No, I think it's good.
Okay, like the we don't need the Pro 600 on this one, right? No. It should be fine for what we got. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
We did upgrade the turbos from 70s. I don't know what we had before, but these are what?
These are 72s.
72s.
Yeah.
But the newer, I think we had 76s, but we had like
They
old
were,
precision.
Yeah. I mean, they're still good, but you know, obviously the backside on this, it's a bigger than the other one.
Okay.
So obviously it'll continue to make more power.
Okay. It'll make more power than the other ones. Yeah. I think we had like the cheapest precisions on the other one, like the regular ones. I think these supposed to be a little bit better.
Yeah.
Better. Well, they're new too, because the new generation. The other ones were a couple years old. And then I think the one of them was smoking already too.
Yeah, it was. That's the main reason we changed it, because it was smoking.
It was smoking. Yeah.
They're smoking.
Why do they smoke? They
they got journal bearings. Some of them are ball bearings. Obviously, there was, you know, these are not ball bearings, but they're journal bearings.
Okay.
And then if the journal bearing starts to go bad, oil seeps through it and it starts going through the exhaust pipe.
Oh, that's what.
So then it'll burn it and it starts smoking.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why you'll see residue of oil and stuff like that, because it's.
I already fucked up one of the turbos on the burnout truck.
Oh, yeah?
Started smoking because and it started because of the ball bearing, I guess, or whatever. They're not. I don't know if it's like oilless or with oil.
No, they got oil. They got oil going too.
Pero se calienta mucho que se chingan, me imagino.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you get them really, really hot, pues todo se va a empezar a calentar. Los bearings and everything.
Okay. Well, they're red. They turn red, so now one of them was smoking. I swapped one out, and now the other one's smoking. As long as it's not the motor, there's little cheap ass eBay turbos on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah. So right now, guys, we're gonna be tuning, dyno tuning the skunk. Y'all make sure to drop a number. Don't cheat. Stop right now. Stop the video. Guess the number. 427, 400, Holly, E85, 427 LSX block, Frankenstein intake, 20 pounds of boost, F1A Procharger. Comment down below and see who gets the closest. I can't even. I would like to give you guys a prize, but there's no telling if you're gonna cheat. You know what I'm saying? How can they tell, Acosta?
Nah, there's no way.
There's no way, right? Because they're gonna be like, they're gonna watch the video and then they're gonna come back and be like, oh, well, it was me. I guessed it. You know?
Skip it.
Yeah. Comment down below. We're gonna wait for Bud Light for the ice, and then we'll send it. We'll full send it. Let's line them up. Box in the back, it actually cools off the intake, and you can see right there it's already sweating, and if you actually touch it, it's already cold. So it cools off the intake, it cools off the air, right? Pretty much that's what it is. You're cooling off the air, and cooler air, you know, might give you a little bit more power, and it runs a lot better. That's why whenever it's fresh outside, it's cold, chilly, you make more power, and you also run faster, and you also blow up shit as well.
Yeah.
You blow up shit, you break rear ends, you break transmissions and stuff. I remember one time we were at Houston Raceway Park, and there was, I think we had one of the shows, HPC Shootout or OTM, and it was really, really cold one night before. And all the trucks were making more boost, and everybody was blowing up their engines and transmissions and rear ends, and there's a lot of people from the Valley that came down, and all the Valley people, they broke their rear ends because the prep was badass here in Houston. And over there, they're not really used to the crazy badass prep that they usually have here. So a bunch of people from the Valley broke dry shafts, transmissions, and rear ends. All the other guys there was a couple guys that were going racing the Outlaw class, which was the fast class. 2 or 3 guys blew up their engines the night before the big race, just because it was so cold and the trucks were making a lot more boost. So when it's cold, you make more boost, and sometimes you blow up your shit. Power you think this truck is gonna push with 20 pounds of boost? Comment down below. I say about 1,000. What you think? that might be a little too high because the twin turbo was 1,140 with 26 pounds. So it's gonna be between 950 and 1,000 horsepower on this one. Hey, how much power do you think it's gonna push? 20 pounds only.
With the ice?
Yes.
950.
950 to 1,000. Somewhere around there.
First one's gonna be 950. After that, maybe 975.
Oh shit, right?
Yeah, easy.
Kaboom! 905. 905. That's good. 20 pounds of boost, 427. Maybe with 25 pounds, we'll probably with 25 pounds, you think we'll be at 1,000?
Yeah.
Right?
Another 5 will pick up another 100.
Yeah. Another 5 pounds will pick up another 100. So that's still pretty good. I mean, can it make more power? Of course. How much pounds of boost can this motor hold?
Safely.
35?
30.
30?
Yeah.
No more than 30.
Well, the problem is that the lower speed, you're going to be overspinning it.
Oh, but I'm talking about just the block itself.
Oh.
Being an LSX.
Yeah,
This is probably the only LSX block that we have in the whole fleet. That's what I'm asking.
It'll handle the same amount of power that I would.
Okay. So it'll handle 35 pounds. Now, are we gonna go 35 pounds? Probably not because of the Procharger. If it was turbo, maybe. But Flaco was saying that maybe 30 pounds of boost will be, the best thing to do and safe on this one. With 25, we'll probably pick up another 100 horsepower, and maybe with 30 pounds, probably 1,100. So real similar power to that one, even though that was a 427 twin turbo deal, and this was a Procharger. Did you do 20 pounds on Holly or no?
No.
To see how much power it had?
No, I just started going up.
Okay. And you said 26 pounds on that one,
26. 20 pounds, that one and this one is probably just about the same power.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to compare both of the trucks being at the same pounds. They'll probably have the same.
They're going to be very
horsepower.
similar.
Okay.
9 to 950.
997. My guess was 950 to 1,000, but I mean we're still close. So whoever gets it right, good job to you. I wish I could have done something where we can, get you a free shirt, a free hat or something, but there's no way of doing it here being on the video just because, of course, you can guys just fast forward and then come back and be like, yes.
Look how quick the air intake temperatures go up though. I mean, it's a big one, but it's...
Yeah.
Like we start off at 62 and then we end at 102. Like that's just how quick that's that line.
Uh-huh.
That's how quick the air intake temperatures go up as I go in RPM.
Okay. This is good. Yeah. How does the graph look? Does it look good?
Oh yeah, I mean it's just, I shut it down, it's almost 7,000, 6,900.
Okay.
18 on that one at the end.
So the main thing that we brought the truck was to fix the issues that it had, which was the crank sensor.
That was the main thing.
That's fixed.
Yeah.
100%. Of course, ya le dimos chicharrón full send y no se cortó, no se apagó, no falló, no nada. And that was the main thing we brought the truck over here. Look how it's sweating. Donde está bien frío el pedo. So you don't have to run the ice or nothing cool, but it's recommended you just keep the motor more cooler. Now remember we in Crawfish when we used to have with the ice and we had to put ice in. Were you here when we had to do all the ice stuff on Crawfish?
No.
Oh, you weren't here?
I'm watching on video.
Okay, well that was a long time ago when we had the other motor. But yeah, it does make a difference and safer at the same time. But overall, really happy with the 905 with 20 pounds of boost. On this one, 1140 on the Holly truck with 26 pounds of boost. Twin turbo, Procharger, 2 different deals, 2 different motors, 2 different style blocks, both aftermarket blocks, both different power adders. But I mean, that one's, of course, should be faster than this one. We're trying to run on the 570 is the go for this one, and the go for that one is 530s, and there's only one way to find out, and that's whenever we go to the truck. So right now we're gonna take everything off, load them up. I'm probably gonna drive this one. What do you think? You think it'll make it? We're far, bro.
Chill, bro.
No?
He knows.
Chill, bro.
No, we're driving this bitch. We driving. No, we driving. Let's go.
But I like that one. You know, it's different. You don't
have a lot of that at the new shop.
Yeah, I know. You don't see that combo a lot.
Oh.
You see this one. Every other truck that you see this combo. There are some Procharger trucks out there, but you know, it's just different. I like that one. You know, it's a little louder and all that kind of shit, but you know, it's still pretty cool.
I think that was the issue because when I tested it out, it felt like okay, it's going, but it's not going all the way. And I was like, maybe the power has to be low so it won't spin because this motherfucker spins off 70 patinada, voila. But then
whenever I tried it and I was doing 80-mile-an-hour roads and it was spinning.
Yeah.
You know, whenever I seen you, I'm like, what the fuck? So, but then again,
I think that was the main issue.
Because I remember I put brand new plugs in it, and then y'all never changed plugs.
No, never.
That plug was still brand new.
Yeah. So I guess it's been missing since we took it, and never find. I thought it was just too laggy or not enough power.
I'm telling you, I made a pull, and I'm like, why is this bitch so laggy? I'm like, what the hell? Like it was taking a long time. I'm like, nah, there's something wrong. Something's not right.
Something's up, and something was up. Yeah. All right, guys. Right now we're gonna be driving back to the shop, and hopefully it makes it. We're an hour away.
About 45 minutes away.
An hour away. If I went 30 an hour, we're gonna see. We're gonna prove it today if it actually makes it all the way to the shop. So let's go.
Más sobre la bocina.
Ah, sí tiene radio.
This bitch is crazy. Oh, the truck ain't crazy. That fool crazy. What you doing? Oh, okay. Change his mind.
it up. The voltage is going real low.
Yeah, the lights are off in the back.
Yeah.
We got shit.
Shit. So it works, but
Oh, is that the radio?
bro, I got a sound system in that hole, dog. Go home.
That's a street truck.
Y'all don't have a screen on the Dodge, bro? I got a screen. Music videos playing, bro. Well, it's working, but we're losing voltage. And Flaco did point out right now that the pulley on the alternator is actually like not the stock one, and it's a kind of like a big one. So I don't know why we're losing voltage. It's charging up right now that it's not on. We're at 9.8, 97, 98. So I'm just gonna put on the trailer, fuck it. Cause I lost the lights in the back, huh?
Yeah, you couldn't see nothing.
You see did you like the burnout?
Arrancaste burning out.
Arranca burning out. That's the definition of arrancate burning out. Now I need to do that with the Pee-wee truck. Let me move this one forward, and then so we can load this one in the back.
What's the volt say?
10, 9.8. We don't have a jumper, huh? Arráncate burning out. Esta la voy a poner una pinche calcamonía a todos que diga arráncate burning out, pa. Es nomás para que se quemen el pedacito, dijo el guacala. Ahorita andamos en Baytown.
Next to the
track, bro. The racetrack used to be right there where the lights are at, bro. I can smell. Watch out, para acá. I don't want you to run over, bro. Acosta goes down, no more on the gas. Baytown, Houston Raceway Park used to be right here. Bunch of memories, bro. Fucking doing shows for what, 13 years at the racetrack since 2011 all the way to 22, I think was the last year, 22, 23. A lot of memories. Every time I pass through here, I want to cry.
Passed through here the other day.
Yeah, no, it's just bullshit. No, you know what, bro? I like Texas Motor Speedway, but this was his own vibe. This is another vibe. Texas Motor Speedway, OTM, you know, Bandas y Trocas. It's a badass vibe. It's a badass venue. But this Houston Race Park had its own vibe just because there was a lot more racing. Now, the other track is way better. It's just way bigger TVs, more lights. It just gives you a different feel. But I mean, we just did a bunch of shows here in Houston, bro. We did it for 13 years, bro, and 13, 12 years. So there are a lot of memories here. But I feel like we were just capped off here, bro. Like that we were capped off. Like we couldn't get more people than the usual. The way to get in, it was a mess. The guys that were running the track, don't want to talk bad about them, but they never helped us out either to grow. They were kind of have us handicapped. So maybe that's why everything happens for a reason, and that's why we ended up going to Texas Motor Speedway, and over there, the sky is the limit. There's no cap off over there. We're not handicapped over there. The people over there actually help us, you know, work things out, bring bigger sponsors as well. And in this one, well, pretty much the guy that was running the show was kind of like, you can have the show, but you can't get too big because I'm not gonna let you get that big. That's how I see it now that I'm not doing business with the guy no more. And we did business for a lot of years together. But now that we're done with that and we're away and we're seeing things, I was like, how come doing shows for a lot of years, how come I was never able to get bigger sponsors, bigger companies, not sponsors in money, just bigger companies to work with us in this event. And now I just realized why. It was a guy kind of like, yes, you're gonna do it, but I'm just not gonna let you cross this line because you can't get big. You can't get too big. So, but everything's happened for a reason, I feel like, and now we're at Texas Motor Speedway and the sky's the limit over there, and the people over at the racetrack, they actually help us out and trying to, you know, get better, do better events with the, you know, people control, the traffic control, everything, quality control, and they help us get big sponsors, big names as well, you know. So you got the big names sponsoring the show. You know, it just looks badass overall. But yeah, enough of the negativity on that. It's not there no more. It's kind of like half there. The other half is not there. But, oh well, because I see a lot of people talking about you should do a show here in Houston. Yes, but there's no locations. We can't do it at H&P. H&P is too small. And I don't want to do it at a parking lot. It has to be a big venue. It has to be a spot where we can do burnouts. It has to be a spot where we can actually do a no-prep event. And it doesn't just get any better than Texas Motor Speedway, which we got a big show coming up here, guys, in Atlanta. Atlanta Madness at the Atlanta Motor Speedway as well. August 2nd, guys. Get your tickets at ticketon.com. Atlanta Madness. You do not want to miss out on that badass event. Edgardo Nunez is playing and a lot more other groups. Burnout show, truck show, car show, concert, the whole 9 yards, guys. You do not want to miss out. Ticketon.com. Atlanta Madness. Get your tickets right now. Right now, pre-sale. So pre-sales are pretty cheap. Once you get at the gates, well, it's a different story. It'll be a full price. But right now, get your tickets at ticketon.com. Atlanta Madness. Let me help Bud Light strap this up. Do they fit there? Why does it smell like burnt tires? Oh, don't burn us, huh?
Yeah. Put the clip back on there.
¿Qué pasó, pa? I was gonna put them on the on top of the truck.
On the ramp? On the flatbed.
On the ramp. Oh, that's what I did last time. You smell that burnt tires, bro? It smells like the track. Right?
It smells like you done fucking used all the damn tire up.
Jumper, Escalade V, Thursday coming up, July 3rd, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Where do you think it's going, Acosta? This has to be one of the most expensive giveaways that I've done on a single truck. I paid $190,000 for it. $190,000. Besides that, you have the option for the red eye. It's $100 or $50,000. $50,000 is not a lot of money, but you don't have to pay nothing. You get $50,000. You put it in your pocket and that's it. You take this one, you gotta pay insurance, you gotta pay gas. You take the red eye, you gotta pay insurance, you gotta pay gas. $50,000, put it in your pocket and not spend it on nothing else.
Colorado.
Colorado? I mean, it can go anywhere. That's Dolph right there playing. Oh, we got Dolph over there too.
Hell, I'm going home. I'm going home.
Este el jumper. Este el jumper, güey. Ahorita el cable se desconectó. You got a little racetrack back there, huh? Boy, try to make a 1,500 horsepower truck, a burnout truck. That's impossible, boy. Apenas sopleteó hoy bien, mamanón, y se fue. Está liqueando transmisión. No te creas. Bien vergas, eh? Good luck to y'all. Good luck to y'all. I watched it, especially for y'all. Especially for y'all. Where do you think it's gonna go? Sí, puta madre, güey. Hijo de gran puta, man. Yo digo que esta troca se va para El Salvador, la va a llevar ya tú. La troca para mi tía. La troca para mi tía, ya tú sabes. No, mi tía no puede con esto. Tiene más niños que asiento. That one. Oh, dude. It'll be nice to see like somewhere in the mountains.
Oh, I just said Colorado.
Oh, yeah. I said that. That was my guess.
Fuck, dude.
Hey, it's alright.
We can't both say the same city. What do you think the Escalade V going? The Escalade V? I think it's gonna stay in Texas this time.
Texas?
Yeah, this one's staying in Texas. Ain't no more far away.
What about far Texas?
Nah. Where do you think it's going?
I said Colorado, like somewhere mountainy, new.
Well, we made a lot of trips to the post office, and there was a lot of California. A lot of
Cali?
packages going to California. Yeah.
Cali too.
I've seen a lot of California, like you said, Colorado. Seen a lot of Arizonas.
Somewhere where they could whip it.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. Even all the frijoles on this one too. A little bit of queso.
Sí, sí, sí.
This one is from Taco Palenque over there. The chicharrones plate. Nothing nice around this guy. It's fucking weasel.
No. It's not we cannot have nothing nice. It's nice, but it just sits. Something breaks.
Nothing nice can have him.
No, yeah. He has a heavy foot.
Yeah?
He has a heavy foot, bro.
Yeah, I found out why. Differential was fucked up on that truck.
I know it was. But Beto did burnouts with it.
They said it was acting funny too.
But he did some burnouts. Spin. Te falta. Pero hey, we got a burnout yard. ¿Sí o no? You can practice here at night.
On my truck.
Dale, ¿cuál troca quieres? Agarra la que quieras.
Vamos tu macho. Tranquilo. Los frijoles. ¿Qué me rayó la barra?
Damn, you were smoking in there. You blazing though?
Hot box. Mira, güey, ven. I see something right now. It reminding me of you, bro. You see how these wires are burned up? This is how his wires look inside of his body.
His brain.
Mira, ven. A ver, ¿cuántas quemas quemado? Mira, ven para acá. I saw something today and I was like, man, my perrillo be like that. You see all his wire shit burned up?
¿Así estoy yo o qué?
Así estás tú por dentro, pa.
Ay.
Hay varios cables quemados. No jala la bobina.
Like this.
Get it near me for me.
This is fucking, it goes all to his heart and shit.
Yeah.
Ain't no good.
No good, bro.
No, yo todavía sí ando con mares. Mira, allí le pusieron tape, hace cuenta yo.
Trate la manguera para lavarla. Yo sabía que la dejó allá a propósito para que no, hay que limpiarlas, Porque el tío Flaco, pues, tú sabes que está terrosa ahí con el tío Flaco y antes de guardarlas, pues hay que darles un shine. You know what? I lost a little bit of power. You know why? Because the CO2 wasn't open. I shifted it, but it's fucking now for sure. So the transbrake works. Was it shooting any fire?
No, I didn't see. Shot smoke.
No fire?
This one goes straight. This one ain't as squirrely as the other one.
Let me see if it works.
Oh, it worked. Don't worry about it. A little bit. I think this one would have made it if you would have drove it over here.
Yeah, easily. No, this one does. I've driven this one in Atlanta last time. The longest I've driven was in Atlanta. 45 minutes one way, 45 minutes back. But we ain't got no plates on this one.
Hey, you want to drain the water off of this one while it's out here? This one ain't got no plate either.
It does, behind it.
Oh, Alabama plate.
like more, bro? This one or the skunk? You gotta pick one.
I like this one because it's white. But
True.
Flaco did make a point that there's not a lot of trucks like skunk.
No, there's not, because that one's cat eye step side. Those are red.
The Procharger.
Oh, well, that too. That's one. Step side, cat eye, original cat eye from the dealer. Step side, you really don't see much. Now this one got way more power, and this one looks a little bit more racy because of the roll cage and everything. So you take this one because it's white.
Yeah.
What about you,
I like this one. I mean, just because it's white, but I wish this one had a step side. The step side on this one would be badass.
Pee-wee.
Yeah.
But I like that one too.
What about that setup on this truck?
Nah.
Procharger?
Nah.
You like turbo?
Yeah.
This
I
one
like
got
it too,
better.
'cause it's like he said, it's not that loud. Like it doesn't seem that rowdy until
one-
you get on it.
No, this is rowdy. This is
Yeah,
Spence from
hell yeah.
70.
No, but you can cruise this one. It's nice and quiet.
Yes, that one's too loud. Yeah, you can.
You can
cruise
drive
it.
this one in your neighborhood. You can creep in there. You can creep up in there.
Yeah, the
Let off the
60,
gas and let it
the
cruise.
61 Impala is a little louder. And I'll be driving that one in the neighborhood.
Skunk it down though.
No, skunk down, yeah. All right, guys, that's pretty much a wrap for today's video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Picked up the Holly truck and the skunk. So now we know that this truck makes 1140 with 26 pounds. Skunk makes 905 with 20 pounds. Try driving the truck from Flacco's all the way over here. It's a long distance. We started losing voltage on it. I think he did mention that the pulley on the alternator was too big. We probably need to go back, or maybe the battery is just dead or just gone bad and we need to add another battery with full voltage. When we have the truck on, it's at 10.5. It should be at 13.5. So that's an electrical problem. It might be the battery, might be the alternator. So we're gonna get that fixed. The good thing is that everything else that Flacco was supposed to be doing, it's working 100%. It doesn't cut off anymore. I mean, he did some dyno pull, 905 to the wheels. I made a bad little burnout. You seen that?
It wasn't a little burn.
There's a little burnout. Arráncate burning out. But yeah, so everything is working fine. This one's also working badass. Tomorrow we're gonna wash them, and tomorrow we're gonna do some other crazy stuff. So that is it for today's vlog, guys. Thank you once again for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We're going live on the giveaway this Thursday coming up, July 3rd. Don't miss out. 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Let's go.